Alright, what's up, guys? Sorry, we are live again. Everybody's been tagged that needs to be in this break. What's this? I don't know what to do with my hands. Just had a Talladega Nights moment right there. What's up, Dave? Comment in the video button. What do we got? What is this? Oh, PMD on the Estrada. Shut up. Nobody cares. Nobody even wants Estrada. Alright, what's going on, everybody? Let's get into this, shall we? That first case was awful. Awful. Joe, what's up, bro? I see your comment there, sir. What's up, Joe? Show you guys the seals, and we're just gonna start ripping. I mean, this shit's not even worth looking at. It really isn't. It's terrible. Like, the base cards aren't worth looking at. Literally, the only stuff we're digging out is the hits, and the hits are terrible. Terrible. 4 baseball player autographs in case 1. 4. And it takes so long because of all the mini cards. So while they show baseball cards all over the box, there's not one not baseball player anywhere on this box. All baseball players. 4 fucking autographs in the first case. 4. Probably. Yeah, I'd go back to sleep, bud. I really would. I literally just complained to my wife about having to do another one right now. I could do another one tomorrow, but I'm gonna need you guys to have some interesting conversations with me to get through this one. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know how anyone breaking the stuff is saying anything positive. Cody Bellinger for the topper in box number 1. Will you be posting Bowman Chrome? Eventually. I don't have prices on it yet. I have a guy that's coming to help me ship and sort tomorrow. So while he's sorting, I'll be messing with pricing. But I mean, I'm not promising anything. I mean, there's literally nothing to get excited about. There's no base parallels. It's just base. That's why none of these cards hold any value, because it's nothing but base. It's junk era. The only shit that's worth money is the stuff that's not base. All of it's base. Base. A double rip card, though. White Sox. Brett, you gonna let me rip it? I don't think you are. 11 of 20. Double rip card. First box of the night. Eloy and Frank Thomas. Eloy and Frank Thomas. Inside this card will be a mini artist original, or a midi red ink, or a mini exclusive, midi wood metal, or mini metal exclusive. So Brett, wherever you're at, bud, rip card. I wanna rip your card. I want to rip your card, Brett. Look, it's not even, it's thick. It's thicker than a regular rip card. That's why I really want to rip it. It's extra juicy. It's extra juicy, Brett. I lost my stand. Alright, well, I'm not going to sit here and talk about it all night. Somebody tag Brett. Did I tag Brett? Is he too busy for us right now? Oh yeah, I tagged them. I tagged them. So I'm going to do, I'm just going to drop all the minis and collect them later. Kyle Lewis, we'll do the same with the rookies. Long ball war, we'll sleeve up Kyle Lewis, of course. Sandy Alomar, I think. That one's Roberto Alomar. There's literally nothing to talk about. The Yankees are spanking the Blue Jays right now, 11-1. Luis Robert. This isn't a I Love Yankees broadcast, Joe. This is going to be a very quiet, depressing Allen and Ginter break with R.L. Stein relics. Because those were cool when I was not in the first grade. Maybe those, what I meant to say was maybe those weren't even cool when I was in the first grade. Probably what I was trying to say. I mean, look at this, though. There's nothing. There's nothing in these packs. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Hey, look, it's more nothing. Just don't remember it being so bad. Nothing. There's nothing to show you. There's nothing to talk about. Nothing. Thurman Munson, do we really want to talk about him? I've never seen anyone ever asked to buy Thurman Munson cards. Never seen it. Jake, which one are you talking about? From last case? The auto from last case, I assume? Or the rip card? The rip card that Brett is mysteriously not here to talk about now. The motherfucker sitting in his chair laughing because he doesn't have to answer to us. Walker Buehler, our first baseball autograph of the break. Tim Lincecum mini stuck to him. We only had 4 baseball autographs in the first case. Only 6 autographs total, and 4 of them are baseball players. That's the kind of shit we're dealing with tonight. Jim Rosati, Pirates or Rays? No, sir. Not in terms of hits, base cards probably, but we're not here for base cards. I mean, I'm shipping the base cards, so we're not here to spend a ton of time on them. Just kind of powering through. The first break was almost 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's just too long. Too long. This product has been subpar. I think we have a rip topper, guys. This topper's fucking juicy. This case is already better than the last one. Where's Brett? Somebody get Brett. That's definitely a rip topper. A rip topper. She's thick. What do we got? Vladdy Jr. It's a topper. Rip. Who's got the Blue Jays? Andrew Jackson. You watching, bud? Rip it or keep it. You need to let me know. Mini, parallel, all kind of stuff. We got a Vladdy Jr. big topper rip. Will she stand in the stand? Look at that topper rip. Got this little dude to rip, and I don't have enough screen. I don't have enough screen for all of it. There's our rip stuff, and nobody's even here to talk about it. Conveniently, they've all disappeared. So this is the hot box, same as last time. So we got our rip topper out of a hot box. Oh, dude, Nick, did you watch any of the first case, bud? It was pretty bad. Hit coming up. Nico Horner foil rookie. Look at that, Mike Tauchman. Jesus, another. Why do they have shitty Yankees? Thairo Estrada in the first one. There's a mini stuck to this too. It's Luis Castillo for the Reds. I get him out of there. Now we're going to get Mike Tauchman, a Rockies reject turned Yankee star for like a week last fall. That's it. Oh my god, this fucking no-name catcher for the Yankees just hit his 3rd home run tonight. He was hitting like 1-something coming into this game. He just hit his 3rd home run. Anything's possible. I need Kevin Garnett memes with that dude right now. I did the back 30 minutes, yeah. I need to get Andrew Jackson in here so I can rip his topper. Rip topper. It's going to be a rough one, bud. We only got one. Oh, nice. At least we're getting the good rookies. Kyle Lewis rookie. It's got a shit corner, though. Bottom right corner is not good. Seattle, that's for Andrew, too, bud. At least the hot box topper, or the hot box rookies will have some sort of value. Yeah, it's just a base, but this is a hot box, so it's like a whatever they're calling the hot box cards. So it's really not a base. There's really only base in this card, or in this product. Like if you look at the fucking checklist, yeah, the only parallels are the silver. Okay, they're called silver portraits, the hot box ones, and then 101s. That's it. It's base, hot box, or 101. That's it. There's no parallels. Yeah, he must be pulling his pud. Sorry, I wanted to check that. At least we're getting the rookies, though. We didn't get shit in the last cases. Hot box. So yeah, these are the only parallels. You can get a base, you can get this, or you can get a super glossy one, which would be a 101. So Really, this is going to make the case for anyone who gets their particular rookie card. Luis Robert, yeah, this is a fucking fire hot box, guys. This is the best of hot boxes. Literally the best hot box you could get. It's got everyone. Yeah, rip, Brett. It's a double rip. It's a double rip with Frank Thomas and Eloy. And we got a rip topper, but I'm waiting on Andrew. And you just got a hot box Robert. We just looked it up, bud. There's only base hot boxes, which are called silver portraits, and 101s. That's it. That's it for the base. The base set of 300, that is. That's not for all the cards in the product. That's just for the main set. Showcasing now. Suck a dick, Christopher. Jim Rosati, yes sir. Yes sir, we'll try. It's not showcasing, it's cards and stands. It's a big difference. I don't know what you call it where you're from. Yeah, this is a fantastic hot box. We got a rip topper out of this, and we got a double rip out of the first box. Yeah, Brett, we know. I want to do it on my channel because I'm Brett. No, you're good, bud. Do your thing. I ain't mad at you. Just a little bit. Just don't send me the fucking link when it's something ridiculous. I'll tell you to shove it up your ass. Need a Brendan Mikado. Mr. Rosati. Nigel Houston. I wonder how old he is now. Anybody know? I just remember him as a little kid. I don't remember all these tattoos. Like that weird uncle that hasn't seen their niece or nephew in like 10 years. Like, I don't remember when you were this big. Oh, yeah, well, I don't remember you at all, bud, because you haven't been around. Alvarez, there we go. Look at that, the karate lady. Babe Ruth, we're getting Kyle Schwarber relic. Why is that? How come they're not hot box inserts? Yeah. Yeah, you're going to see that a lot, though, for these baseball dudes. Alvarez. Fuck it. I'm not even going to try and separate them up. Taking too much time fucking around. Oh, there we go. I gotta figure out who she is. Brett says she's hot. That's all I want to know. That's my question. Is she hot? Well, there's Blake Snell, not McKay. Yeah, we'll see. I bought a bag today too. It should be here tomorrow. And I might be in a tournament Saturday. Some dude told me some spots opened up. He's like, oh, you gotta play in the tournament. I'm like, I don't even know how to fucking throw the thing right, and you already want me to compete. Too much of a competitor to say no, though, so I'll probably do that. Probably will be doing that Saturday. I'll have a blast till some douchebag says something about some rule and I punch him in the face. Because I don't play that shit. Your toe was 1 centimeter. I'm like, oh, you're one of them. Alright. You need that last pack. McKay luck. Good luck, Jim. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, we tried. We tried. Please don't shoot the messenger. So Brett's card is no longer worthy of being displayed. Now it's all about this Vladdy topper. Oh, now I gotta move all these because I'm an idiot. I'm doing this so wrong. All this time moving shit around. It's like 2 seconds. I'm talking about time. Like it's important. Like I've got something better to do. We keep pulling ink and rip cards out of our ass. That'd be fantastic. Let's get this hideous box topper out of the way, though. Why can't the toppers all look like the rip cards? These are just so ugly. They're so ugly. Who likes that? Who says that's good? Like who looks at this and goes, "Oh yeah, that's classy," or whatever you want to. It's ugly as fuck. Do they do any research before they just put shit in boxes or what? Rules official, I'll teach you. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I got yelled at for like moving on a putt today. So then I threw a disc at my buddy while he was putting. Because I just don't care. You can have your rules. I'm not professional. I mean, I understand why there needs to be rules, but so there's a 30-foot circle around the thing, but there's no 30-foot circle at all. So maybe you guys should mark that out. You disc fucks. Gonna need to see the circle. No falling putts. Yeah, 10 meters. Why is it all in Canadian too? Or the metric system, sorry. You don't mean to get all offensive to the rest of the world. A homer or a single. Yeah, I got invited to play softball once. They just made me go in the outfield. Like, huh. Let's see what's going on here. And then I struck out because slow pitch softball is nothing like baseball. Literally nothing like it. You have to like sit there and wait and then take a nap and then wake up from your nap and have a cup of coffee and then you actually move forward. Like why would you ever want to move in a batter's box? All you're doing is messing with your eye level. I was a fairly good collegiate athlete. I was much better in college than I was in high school. It's fucking crazy what good coaching will do for you. And then you go and play a game like slow pitch softball, and it's just like, oh boy. Brandon Lau for the Tampa Bay Rays. And I literally struck out my first time, and I was embarrassed. Like, this is embarrassing. Why am I playing this? And then I hit the ball after that, but then I actually had to go to a batting cage to like learn how to hit a fucking thing, a rainbow. And these douchebags all put like some kind of spin on it, like they're really doing something. If you square a ball up, I don't care how the fuck you spin it, it's still going. Don't fucking church it up. Just serve it up like you're supposed to do, because that's the name of the fucking game. Don't get all fucking crafty, because you ain't cute. And it ain't gonna do anything, because you're not throwing it with any fucking velocity. So, softball. I would play it, but I didn't get invited back. Fantastic. Travel a country playing slow pitch. It's just so different. It's not that it's bad. And I mean, if you have a bunch of good people that don't, that like hit the ball and you have good defenders, you can play defense. Like I threw a guy out from the outfield, but yeah, I struck out for sure. But I struck out literally because I didn't realize the way that the ball's thrown, you have to go get it. Like, you let the ball get deep in baseball, and you see it, and you look at it for as long as you can, especially if you're good enough to identify the pitch, in the split second that you have to look at it. And in softball, that's an entirely different game. You literally take a nap and close your eyes and spin around and then run up like you're Happy Gilmore, and then you either hit it 1,000,000 feet or you hit like a really, really hard ground ball somewhere. I mean, that's softball. You gotta rip topper, bud. A whole topper to rip open. A whole rippy, toppery thing. Slow pitches for drinking beer. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I'd rather just win. Or like, we only get 3 homer a game, then they're outs. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, then you just have to learn how to hit. I played co-ed softball one time before that, and it was different. It was way different because you have to use a little t-ball bat. So I was literally just like poking the ball to right field because nobody was over there. But then I decided I couldn't go back because I was playing third base in this game, and a ball came in from the outfield on a relay throw, and I was not thinking, because if you know baseball, you catch the ball over your shoulder as you turn and throw it on a relay, and I literally threw this ball to home plate without even looking, and it was some girl playing catcher, and she was not even looking, and the ball missed her by this much at probably at least 80 miles an hour. And I would have felt terrible had I smoked her in the face with a softball when we're playing like a fun game. I can't have fun playing a game. Like, you play to win. You play to win. Adam Ottavino for the Yankees. So that's where I have a hard time. I can't just do it for fun. That's why I'm like doing this disc golf thing. Because I went and I did pretty bad. And then the next time I did not as bad. And every time I've gone, I've done better and better. Because you're not just there. I'm not a participant. I'm not very good at participating. Yeah, that was one hot box silver. Yeah, there's a silver hot box, Robert. Almost all the big rookies hit, I think, out of the hot box. I hit in a derby last week barefoot and hit 4 the first round, 6 the second round, and finished 3rd out of 100 plus people. Videos on my timeline. So why'd you hit barefoot? I don't understand. What do you like, that fucking bargain wine barefoot? You fucking smashing grapes before you go fucking take your hacks? I don't know. They know what they're getting into. If you get pegged, then you get up and brush it off, or you die. Yeah, I would have killed that. That was a long time ago. Probably 7 or 8 years ago. But he was like, hey, we got this deal going on in Valpo. You want to come out? I didn't even know it was co-ed until we got there. I'm like, oh, shit. So ever since then, I've turned down every co-ed softball invite I've ever gotten. I'm not knocking the barefoot wine. I don't understand the difference in wine. I don't like wine at all. I try it from time to time, but if I'm gonna drink wine, I'd rather drink liquor. And if I drink liquor, then I drink too much. If I could just get sick from alcohol, that'd be great, because then I would know when to stop. The problem is I just keep going and I don't know when to stop. And we have the lady, Kelsey Cook. Is she hot? That's the question. Non-baseball, John Bolton. Kelsey Cook autograph. Comedian and professional foosball player. Whose foosballs is she playing with? Co-ed sucks. I had Crocs on, was golfing. It's the Crocs. I wear flip-flops everywhere. Or slides. I call them flip-flops. I threw my ones away from college last summer. I bought these pair of Jordan Velcro ones, and all they do is fucking open up anytime you actually step. If Lee Hodder's watching, me and Lee played catch. And I was wearing them, and you can't even like push off to throw. We're going to rip Andrew's rip card, though. Here you go, buddy. Boone's Farm is a one. Oh. I'm just not a wine guy. Here we go, babe. Good luck. Good luck. Uh-oh. Oh, this is probably going to be one of the stained glass deals. Because all the stained glass cards didn't get put into the regular rips. They're only in the toppers. So I don't know how much this rips, but it looks like there's 2 cards in here. I'm just going to be nice with it here real quick. Little fillet action. Oh, dude, yep, you got stained glass toppers. Very nice. I don't know what their print run is. Let me look. Stained glass. They just say parallel. Base mini stained glass set. 25 copies. Okay. So yeah, there's only 25 of these. That's how they were last year as well. So these cards will not be numbered, but there is only 25 of them for every person. Like there's only 20. You got an Acuna, so this is actually a gigantic topper. I'm just really trying to get it out carefully. I don't want to fuck it up getting it out. Because this glue is... They use some good glue on this. This isn't fucking Elmer's, I'll tell you that. Oh yeah, we're going to take these out of the card. I'm not even going to send them to you like this. I'll put them in top loaders. Especially this Acuna. There we go. Oh, there's 3. There's 3 in here, bud. Look at that. There's one on the bottom. That's why. Top's fucked up. They put all the stained glass in all the box loaders, and then they're like, oh shit, we used them all. So this is the only way you can get the stained glass ones this year. So they're hobby exclusive. That makes sense. It all rips out now. There we go. There's 3 under there. Yeah. Andrew, I'm throwing the back of this away, bud. You have until the next pack to tell me to dig out the back of that card. So you got Ricky Henderson. Very nice, dude. So you got 3 toppers numbered, or 3 minis numbered to 25, even though they're not numbered. It's just like they'll say a print run of, but they won't tell you that. You'll have to look. So you got an Acuna. The stained glass ones are nice too because they're like plastic and they're see-through. You'll see when you get them. I remember these from last year. We had a couple of these. These are actually really nice. And Ryan Sandberg. Very cool. Very cool. You got Ryan Sandberg as well. So Sandberg, Ricky Henderson, Ronald Acuna Jr. Very cool, bro. These are some of the actual positive things about this product. You just don't see them very often. And they do make, if you were to keep these like this, they're called tobacco size top loaders. They make them. I don't have them. Supplies are very hard to get right now. Anybody who's like newer to collecting, they're very hard. I'm limited on what I'm even allowed to buy from my distributors. You're only allowed to get a case of each type per order. I mean, I don't go through them like that, but they're hard to get, and they don't even have everything. So you'll get to keep the face. I suppose you can have those too if you want, but you'll get to keep this as a memento. And then, actually I'll throw it in here, back where it went. I was waiting to hear from you is all. So you have that, and then the mini toppers. These are badass. We were pulling single ones, so I've never gotten 3. So you basically got 3 cards serial numbered to 25 without it. So you got Acuna, Ricky Henderson, and Ryan Sandberg. Those are very cool. 55 point is like gold. Yeah, card save. I don't even fuck with 55 point. And I've never fucked anybody's cards up using the normal ones. Normals are like 35, or you can get them that'll say 35. Shit. I'm actually going to set these off to the side because I don't want the guy I'm going to have sort tomorrow to give them away. They'll go in your topper. So we won't see those on the recap. We won't see those on the recap, but I don't want them to get confused. Hey, Brett, glad you're here. Open your rip card. Brett wants the content. I get it. Brett's a good egg. I'm not going to fuck with him over it. 13-1 now for the Yankees. Alright, back to powering through all this base. This is the problem. It's all base. What kind of money does a card sorter make? Here's the problem. I'll tell you exactly. It. Anybody I trust to come into my house, I feel bad about paying poorly. Let's put it to you like that. And really, the requirements for the job is about as minimum wage as it can get. There's not the more time I spend doing it, the less time I can spend on the business. So it's a trade-off. But I mean, a buddy's coming to help me out, so. Look at this, another rip card for the Nationals. Sean Wittes. Where's Sean at? I doubt he's watching. I don't hear too much from Sean live. Number to 99, 66, 68 out of 99. Max Scherzer. You're gonna let Brand. We're not gonna get the viewers tonight. Not like what we had earlier. No way. We peak around 50 on most new breaks. At least early in the break, we get around 50. We're at 23 right now between all platforms. It's just what it is. Brett's gonna have the fucking fire in his topper though. Sean Wittes, where you at, babe? Well, they're all terrible. Even when they're good. Zach Gallen, there you go. Nick, that's about the best you can hope for, is a handful of Zach Gallen cards. He got lit up the other night, but he's been phenomenal. Even though he's not a rookie this year. Yeah, dude, I had to adjust the prices because the non-baseball slot didn't want to sell. So I dropped the non-baseball slot. I raised the White Sox. I dropped the Brewers, the Twins, the Nationals. The overall price stayed the same. I just changed it up based on how the first case filled. In case anyone, because you're the first one to even point that out. Subscribe to my channel and I'll have Brad do it. There you go. Go give Brett the subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell, you know. Get all the Jesus fucking YouTubers. You can't watch not one fucking video on YouTube to get any kind of information without hearing like and subscribe and ooh, Kyle Lewis mini there. Without hearing about that notification bell. I think Randy Johnson's the only possible hit for the Diamondbacks, but really, obviously, Nick, you're a little bit different. But like a $10 team, that's basically a $5 team because I account like 5 of that for shipping in terms of how I price things. It's depending on how many cards it is. Shipping a first class package is getting close to $6 if it's actually of any weight. And the supplies and all that shit, and the fucking taxes, and then the fees on PayPal, the 3% plus the 30 cents. But the 30 cents really kicks in on the smaller transactions. It's all wild, man. There used to be $5 teams. When I first started, I used to sell some teams for $5. That'll never happen again. It's a dinosaur of sorts. The post office has done nothing but get more expensive and worse. Yeah, you hit the Randy, you're good, but you might be alright just on gallons. Really, it's just a experience. It's like the least amount of financial risk you can do to just be a part of it, rather than just seeing it. People are always more interested when they're a part of it, for sure. Because you always want to see what's in that next pack. I mean, I get it. I still get in breaks. But I used to break a lot, like too much. Like, hey, settle down, dude. They name roads after guys like you. One way. Hell yeah. One new subscriber and I'll have Brad do it. Damn it, I already subscribed. What if I unsubscribe and subscribe again? Brett gets more subscribers on his YouTube than I do. I saw your post. What'd you get, like 80 new ones last month? I got like 5. We're gonna get soon. I don't even know who this guy is. That's how you know I only watch sports. Because I like comedy, and I don't know who this fucking guy is. Thune. Old Nick Thune. Yeah, alright, dude. Whatever you say. Nice pick by the catcher with 3 home runs today. That's probably why he's playing, because he's got a good glove. Not because he hits 3 home runs, because he'll never do that again in his life. 1,000 so I could go live? What does that mean? You can't go live? Brett? You can't live stream? That doesn't make sense, because I don't have any subscribers and I can go live. I'm not a YouTuber. YouTube's just like an alternate. It's like another option for the viewers. It ain't for me. I don't go make content. Not from my phone. That's weird. Huh. That's wild. I didn't know that was a thing. Christian Yelich, if anybody cares. I'll tell you one guy who doesn't. Next. I don't have a camera from phone. You need 1,000 subscribers? That seems ignorant. Holy cow, that guy's large. Who just took that swing? He was like my size. Oh, the M43s. I love these. Who is that guy? It's not Rowdy Tellez. That guy's bigger. Yeah, that makes sense. There should be some kind of workaround, because I remember it did take me like a day. They had to verify some stuff or something when I first set it up. Well, I don't know, you were probably around when YouTube was really having, or Facebook was really having streaming problems, and I had to stream on YouTube for like a whole summer. That was really hard. That was a hard business challenge. People you saw on Facebook and you're like, oh, hey, by the way, we're breaking over on YouTube, and these guys don't even have YouTube accounts. They're like, oh, I hate it. I'm not even going to get in your breaks if I can't comment and this and that. And I'm like, I get it. I wouldn't either. I gotta see who that is. Brett says she's super hot. Thanks, Jimmy. I want to know where Sean Wittes is at, though. He's got one on deck, too. Just make sure I'm paying attention. Hey, pay attention, pal. I'm not even paying attention, though. And I'm running the whole show. Excuse me. Somebody just hit a bomb for the Blue Jays. Don't know who it is. That was a bomb for sure. 2 outs in the 9th. Oh wait, they're still down 10. Oh, good grief. Really? Non-baseball? This fucking ass clown? From the fucking TV show? Oh. Alright. These the home people. My wife watched that show when it was on Hulu or whatever. It's probably a decent hit. I'm sure there's probably a market for it. That's what makes this stuff interesting. Well, while you two have your Mexican standoff, I'm just going to keep ripping cards over here. Or packs, I should say. Chip and a double auto. Yeah, I'd rather have her auto. I mean, I don't even think she's like great looking or nothing, but it's better than a dude renovator. Yeah, give my dude construction auto. No way he's out. I hate people that dive head first into first base. What does that accomplish? I think he was safe though. He's definitely out because he slid. Look, just look. He's out because he slid. He's out. Look, that's what he's saying on the phone. He's out because he's an idiot. Oh, wait. What was that, Mr. President? Oh, yeah. Big idiot? Yep. Okay, copy that. Hang up the phone. Look. Oh, come on. Look, he's sliding, so he's stopping. He's slowing down. That's why he's out. Idiot. Game over. The game's over. Alright, bro. We'll catch you later. Thanks, that was fun. You had a good rip. Really, they're down fucking 10 runs. 9 runs in the 9th inning on an idiot play where you slid into first base, and then they're gonna review it. He's out. Fucking end the game. Yeah, thank you. He's out. I told you that. So that game's over. Who else is on? What's going on in the West Coast? They playing, or are they still hiding from the fucking fires? What's up with all these fires? When did all that shit start happening? Or are we just going to start talking about climate change? Because I'm not interested in having that conversation. 9-6 inning. Oh, here we go. Angels in Arizona. Yeah, we'll watch Trout. I'll watch Trout anytime he's on. Jackie Bradley Jr. for the Red Sox. Robert Dub Johnson got him. Nick Ahmed with the 2 RBI single there. Arizona's scoring, baby. It's just an RBI single, I'm not sure the situation. Jackie Bradley Jr. relic. I don't think you're gonna like guilt trip him into doing it either. Work your magic, babe. I'm at the ready. And then the pitcher putting down a bunt. Oh, it's not even the pitcher, because, yeah, pitchers don't hit anymore. God, I hate baseball. Fuck the universal. Fuck the DH. It's more strategic when you have to have the pitcher hit 1,000,000%. There's no argument against that. Anybody who wants to argue against that is that baseball's more strategic with the DH is just stupid. It's just more owner-friendly baseball. It makes your managers not have to know fucking dick. It gives you the potential for more offense, but really it gives you the potential for more double plays. I mean, I love the good old sack bunt. Jorge Polanco for the Twins. Uh-oh. I think that dude just spit on the mound. I thought you weren't allowed to spit this year. Topper time. It's Bryce Harper. So I had one of these N34's last case. Halfway point here, box number 6. don't even know what to do anymore. Trying to put big cards on little cards. Dylan Bundy is getting embarrassed by the Diamondbacks right now. It's fantastic. He's up there all red in the face, sweating bullets, getting rocked. 35 pitches in, second inning, no outs, guys on base, 4 runs in already. Change-ups 3 feet above the top of the strike zone. The number 9 hitter's up, and he's afraid to throw strikes. That's when things aren't going well. I don't know. I really don't. I think it might be one of these precious metal things, the digging deep things. I saw a silver one. Bichette and Lewis together. But we'll see. You have to ask Stinson. Stinson would be the one to know. For whatever reason, I just think he would be the guy that would have the answer. And Nigel Houston. Non-baseball, John Bolton. There you go, bud. Got a relic and an autograph is now. We're getting more ink. The first case was awful in the ink department. It's either that or the rest of this case is going to have no autographs in it. I'm not sure what exactly will happen. It's weird, my neighbor's dog never barks at night. I've seen the Scary Movie before. Luckily, I'm in the basement. Yeah, 21 viewers. I appreciate you for watching this. But go watch the other case because it's more entertaining. The entertainment's gone for tonight until somebody says something good. Like bananas. I mean, who is this fucking bananas guy? Who calls themselves bananas? Oh, yeah, that's it. Are they taking him out or are they just having a visit? That dude is having a bad time right now. Luis Castillo. They're going to leave him in. He's pouring sweat. It's got to be hot wherever they're at in Los Angeles right now. That dude is just leaking. Yeah, sorry, dude. We got a whole nother case of this to go through. Everyone skunks. Didn't you watch the first break, Wayne? Christopher? There was 4 baseball autographs in the first case. 6 autographs total. Actually, Zardo was one of the 4 baseball autographs in the first case. Mitch Garver. So skunk. Everyone's skunking. That's what we do here. It's Allen and Ginter. I mean, there's no parallel. You know, there's no color or anything to have. Jimmy won't see this. I'm on YouTube. Rip it after the... Oh. God damn it. You gotta tell me you're doing things like that. That's funny. That's funny. You're falling asleep and I'm bored, so just why don't you open like a third of a box or a whole box at the time? No, I've done that before. It's terrible because it's even more lull. Like, okay, now everything has to stop for 5 minutes while I open up all these cards and shuffle them around just to pick them up and shuffle them around some more. No, the future is to have someone. I'll set up another camera or 2 on the stream and have fucking 20 cameras in the window. I don't care. And have somebody open the packs ahead of time. So it's just nothing but cards. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sean Wittes got the rip, and I don't know where he is to ask him about ripping it. I've done it before. But it's too... I mean, really, the way to break this is to just not even open it. Just send people packs. Oh, man. Van Meter got way under that one. Golf swing. I ate. I had to go in the garage, get one of my folding tables, bring it down here, take it on the other side of my office, get all the cards from the first case over there onto that table with the sorting trays for my help tomorrow, then go upstairs, eat dinner. I thought about taking a dump, but then I'll wait. Stretched, I cracked my back. My back's still sore. I don't like sitting. I don't sit well. I'm not a good sitter. I'm always, if I'm sitting down, I'm ready to go to bed. I like to be doing things. And it's not like, it's just different doing the cases because you have to be, you know, there has to be some sort of professionalism. I can't just get up in the middle of a pack and crack my back or like pick my nose, you know. Not that I'm like picking my nose, but you know, sometimes you gotta give it a little dig. She's itchy, a little scratch, stuff like that. You just gotta do it. You know, it's part of the job, man. And the thing is, this is the best part of this job, opening the cards. So when the cards aren't popping, you guys are bummed because you're not getting hits. I'm getting bummed too because I'm not having any fun. You know what I mean? The sorting, the shipping, the pricing, the selling, the ordering, the fighting with distributors, all that shit. None of it's fun. Kerry Wood's big fun. He looks good next to himself. Oh, yeah. Kid, yep, that's an authentic signature right there. Go Cubs, go David Sipes, buddy. Congratulations. Kid K. I love it. I fucking love it. Allen and Ginter's phenomenal. I really do fucking love this hit. I'm nuts about it. I don't like... They're mini autos with the frame for a full card. I don't like it, but they've been that way forever, so that's literally an acquired taste that I've not acquired. But David, if you're still watching, buddy, congratulations. And why do I do it? I mean, literally, it's or how? I mean, you have to. If somebody's gonna say, hey, you can earn your keep, or you can do it tomorrow. Well, you could have earned that today. Why would you do it tomorrow? You can do something different tomorrow. If it's here now, do it now. So we'll do it up now. Hopefully keep pulling nice cards since we're going to have a mellow break tonight. Not much. I don't think it's valuable. I'm sure the internet thinks it's more valuable than I do. Same thing with Sammy Sosa. He's finally starting to get some respect. When he started signing autographs again, his became valuable. I luckily pulled a Tier 1 Sammy Sosa autograph my damn self. I think that was actually the last personal stuff I ever ripped. I don't think I'll open any more stuff for me. I'll just get into breaks and buy what I like. Or buy what I'm making my moves on. I still gotta fine tune that though too. My strategy is not the best. I would still think it's at least $30. At least. I could be wrong. I would think it's 25 to $30 a minimum. But like I said, I could be wrong. More hobby legend breaks. I don't know what that means. Ken Griffey Jr. relic. Here we go. This is a good relic to get. But I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, for sure. He's the dude on my wall right there. Got a 16 by 20. Shout out to Bob Brown, Bricks and Ivy for the hookup. It's got all kind of inscriptions. It's got 3 inscriptions and an autograph. It's a fantastic piece for me. For me, it's a fantastic piece. I got a framed Tatis Jr. jersey just sitting on the floor. It's so fucking big I can't even hang it up down here because of the drop ceiling. Oh, yeah, I'm not doing that. Oh, I think that guy like refused to acknowledge me because of my YouTube name. Yeah, it was a 10 caser of 18 or 19. 18 Bowman's Best? It was 18. 18 Bowman's Best of Vladdy Jr. Mini Bichette. Player break. Yep, I paid like $100 something for it. Man, if Vladdy would have done what, say, Juan Soto or like Acuna did, oh man, it would have paid off in spades for me. I don't know where he's... Last I checked, his average was like 260, but I'm sure it probably went down. He wasn't doing shit tonight. I don't know at what point you bail on a guy, though. I don't know. He's got the pedigree. That's a hard thing to ignore. But I've also seen Vladdy's cousin play. Something. What the hell is this? Oh, it's just a mini. That was just felt a lot different. Topper. Clayton Kershaw. That's all you really need to see. Dodger fans. Whomever has them. Jason Barr. Yeah, exactly. And he is young, but it's just like at what point does he get written off? I'm not saying I'm writing him off. I'm just asking that out loud. Because if you talk to anybody who's drinking the Kool-Aid, Luis Robert is the next Ken Griffey Jr. That's what my people have told me. And I'm not saying that that isn't true, but that is a ballsy statement to make. I couldn't make that comparison ever. I don't know if Chris Sharp's in here. He's going to yell at me. He was one of those guys, but I've heard him talked about as Michael Jordan. And I'm sorry, dudes. I seen him slide into third base yesterday. Not very Jordan-like. Oh, that ball's way out of here. 2-run shot for the Angels getting back in it. Max Stassi. 4-2. No mini in that pick, unless I pulled it out early. I don't remember. Oh, that was a hanger. That was a good poke. Slide it right over the plate. That dude smoked it to left. Came right back. Oh, he came on a curveball that time. Much better pitch. Last one was just a big old loopy slider that didn't have no bite. Gavin Lux, rookie. Joe Adell's up hitting 159. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. When you're a top prospect and one with regard like him, I don't know if hitting 159 is ever okay. I understand you're young and you get time to figure it out. 159, 3 homers, 7 RBIs, and a 215 on-base percentage. Brett Gardner for the Yankees. I don't know how big a sample size. I don't know how many at-bats he has, though, either. I'm not dogging the guy. Just, it's tough to see. Who have you been breaking with? Me? Are you asking me who I break with? I didn't know that was a secret. I haven't bought into an eBay break in a long time. I don't have the time to like find the stuff. That's my biggest problem with everything. Like I gotta get figured out what I want to actually set up at this card show here, and I got a week to do it, and I don't know how I want to approach it. Do I want to bring a ton of high-end stuff and not sell anything? Or have some guy try and dick me down to fucking nothing for these big-time players that do these card shows? Just to move shit for cash? Or do I want to bring out all the cheap shit and deal with that other side of that coin? No matter what your demographic is for sales, it's always somewhat of a pain. I just like when the kids I always give the kids packs and shit like that. See, here we go. Here's one of the hand-numbered. Honus Wagner for the Pirates. This is numbered 4 of 25. People get upset. You can write that on there, but no, it's got the red back and all of that. This is a nice card for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, Jim Rosati, buddy, if you're watching, my man. Here you go. 4 of 25 mini. So it's not McKay. I think it'd be a little bit better, yeah. There you go, sir. Something to talk about a little bit. You always get suspicious when there's 2 in there. Usually there's a reason for that. As Joe Adell got out, but I missed it. Caleb Smith is on the list of most home runs allowed on a 4-seamer last year. Gave up 20. Smiley 21, Verlander 24, Happ and Boyd with 25. 4-seam bombskis allowed. Jeff Passan, baseball writer. Cool. Yeah, fucking game used suit. For some douchebag that just stands around and stares at a cell phone trying to gossip. It's the worst types of people, I feel like. Baseball writer. Media people. I mean, not all of them are bad, but the ones that are always trying to get the breaking news story. Well, I said it first. Fuck you. Just the biggest... I don't know. I don't like being in people's business like that. That's my problem. That's their job, is to be in everybody's business. I don't want to be in anybody's business. Mind your own damn business. That's my business. David Fletcher hitting 302 for the Angels. Very nice. Luis Severino for the Yankees. That poor guy. On the verge of breaking out into a big-time star. Injuries and incidents, I believe. I believe there's incidents, too. Not just injuries. I'm not 100% on that. And it's Freddie Freeman. Oh, you know what? We hit an autograph Ricky Henderson out of these. I think they were pretty similar last year. Now that I'm looking at it, because I remember that Ricky Henderson being pretty... Got another N43. I can't tell who it is. Fletcher thought he walked. He's got to come back to home plate and apologize. Let's see where the pitch was. Oh, that's ball 4. It's not even close. That's bad. That's a bad call. Instead, fastball right down the middle. Serves it up in the right field. A diving play by the center fielder. Gonna drop in for a single, though. Good play by the right fielder to be there. It's the most memorable card to me that I ever broke. Probably it was in 2018. 2018, I had a really good plug for the product called 5 Star, which we just did before this Allen and Ginter. I was getting cases from Blowout, but they were cutting me a deal, and I was filling them. It was my first real time I was really filling stuff. And the last case of it we did, the last case on planet Earth, we pulled a Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani dual autograph, number to 5. And it's not so much that card was memorable to me, but that was the first time I knew people outside of here were watching. Because the second I ended that video, I had people in my inbox asking about the card, and it did end up selling for like $2,500 back then, which is wild, because in today's market that would have probably been, you know, $5 or $6 grand, the way the hobby's changed, especially if Ohtani had that same hype today that he did now. So like technically that was a rookie autograph for him, but there was a guy that was trying to get all 5 of them. There's only 5 of those cards, and he had 3 of them, and the guy that got the card, which was the 4th one that people knew about, he did not want to sell it. So that guy was like trying to make me do something like it was my job. That was the first time people were really watching. And then after that, my first winter, Bowman's Best in 2018, I pulled a Mike Trout number to 5. But along with that, that was the first time I ever did a ton of one product. I think I did like 20 cases of that product because I could keep getting it and keep filling it. And then from there, it's just kind of what it is. The weirdest thing, another rip card. This is our 4th rip card, guys. Astros. Where's John? John, where's fucking John? Is he all whined out? John Baldwin, buddy, where you at? Oh, Johnny boy. We got a rip card. 64.99. Let's rip your card. We got all these rip cards and nobody wants to rip cards anymore. It's cool. The Atomic Wander I hit for Brett last year, 2019 Bowman. That was a pretty big card at the time. It's probably worth more now. Chester has Ronald Acuna autographs from Topps Chrome Sapphire, 2018 Topps Chrome Sapphire. That shit's gotta be worth a fucking mint. Now, that was big at the time. '18 was like a fantastic year for baseball cards, and at the same time, at that time, I wish I would have had like an unlimited amount of capital. All of that stuff is just so fucking money now. And back then you could get it like for what, I gotta think of a way to say this, I'm not the best with words. For what stuff costs today at market price, everything in 2018 was fucking dirt cheap in comparison. And back then I wasn't even willing to budge on some of the stuff that was priced. I was like, oh, that's too much. Now everything is like that, so you're like, you gotta take it, you know. I wish I could have got set up in like 16 or 17 and we could have had a fucking monster 18, but you know, it is what it is, and I'd be in a much better position than I am now with how hard it is to get product. Everybody just came out of the woodwork. So here's another deal where we have two, but I don't see. Okay, so yeah, one of them is definitely a variation. I don't know which code is which though. We have Maglio, Ordonez, and Dakota Hudson. I'm gonna assume it's Maglio. Hang on, let me find another mini. That's dope. Jesus, I'm stupid. But it's not. So Maglio's the base. This Dakota Hudson is a variation. It ends with a different code number on the back. For anybody wondering what the hell I'm doing. It's hard to see. I don't use an autofocus camera here. Up there I do, but for this, actually, I think I can show you. I'm not in that big of a hurry. So I got this eye loop. There. See, it ends in 1-3, 1-1-3. A regular mini ends in 3-5 is what it's looking like. Yeah, so it ends in 3-5 at the very bottom, and then this Dakota Hudson ends in 1-1-3, so it's different. But all the other minis are ended in 3-5. So the Dakota Hudson is a variation of sorts. But like I said, when stuff comes out different, you open enough packs, you know things are different. Like I knew right away that that's not normal for two minis to be in there. So the Cardinals get a decent card there, you know, for whatever it's worth. It's just not a base card. I mean, it's always a good time, but yeah, back then was fun. And that was fun too, for the most part. There was times back then that was not fun too. That Tyler Schreiber guy, I'll never forget that dude. That's the first guy I ever had to like tell him like, hey dude, you're not gonna talk to me that way. That dude thought because he threw money around that he was important and entitled. Thought he could claim shit before it was even posted and all kind of stuff. And then I'm like, no dude, that's not how it works. My reputation's worth way more than your fucking dollars, bud. And he didn't like it. He'd get mad. And then he blocked me like it was my fault. Or he finally left the group. I told him, I said, dude, if you don't like it, just go. Get the fuck out. I don't need you here. Like, people think they own you because they got a little money. Like, that ain't how it works, bud. Someone else will be here. I pay for advertising nonstop. This isn't a who owns who thing. This is a, hey man, this is what I offer. If you like it, come hang out. If you don't, go pound sand. Some people think that they're entitled, man. Ooh, that guy was the worst. And he was cool. Like, he was actually a nice guy. And then when he get in these fucking moods, man. Like I owed him something. Oh, fucking, how old are you, Douglas? How old are you now? All them years old, still talking the same dumb shit. Every Topps Chrome Sapphire break. Yeah, I know. And that was the worst part. That was literally when I was just getting some sort of momentum, and I just did not have any capital. It was like this break paid for me to buy the next break. Like, I bought as much of that stuff as I could. And I know because I know you were in it. I gave the best fucking deals on planet Earth, especially compared to what like Real Breaks was doing with it at the time. And they still got 1 million boxes of the shit. I gave that shit away. I mean, I literally gave it away. But I mean, I'm what I thought was a respectable amount of money to make. I made it then, but now it's different. This guy. This guy, more non-baseball. Love it. I love non-baseball. That's why I watch reality TV and not sports. Or whatever. Love it. Where's John fucking Baldwin, dude? All these rip cards, man. What a bunch of ass clowns. The funny thing is, I'm more expensive than Real Breaks on this product. I'm like $30 more, I think. But I was one of the first guys to price it. So I'm really like less than 100 over what any one of you can go buy a case for. It's not like I'm outlandish. I want to know what their allocations are. I don't know how much they allocate and how much they supplement. I'll talk to Ryan a little bit. He tells me some stuff, but I mean only when I ask, and I don't feel like I should just, I don't know the guy that well, and I've literally never done business with him. So for him to answer what he has answered for me has been nothing but helpful. So I don't have nothing bad to say. But I just I'm not gonna ask him how he runs his entire business. Just curious. I mean, when I can do it, I can, but when it's at that point, like, there's opportunities to make the money. If you don't make the money, you can't spend the money. If you can't spend the money, then you're not getting those allocations back. Like, you basically have to buy stuff at market price to keep up. I've spent so much money in football boxes helping a guy out get football stuff, and it's not translated into any football allocations. I told the dude, I said, if I ever get allocated football, I'm like, I'll split it with you, because basically you're the reason I would get any. And it's not happening. It's nuts, man. Pallets of Bowman Chrome, and I'm sure I have 2 hobby cases plus 2 hobby boxes, and then I have 11 HTA boxes coming. Another thing with the minis, I'm gonna have to check this out. Vasquez for the Red Sox. So I have like 2 cases, and then I think I know what I'm doing with the jumbos. I think I'm going to use that as mixer material to help me offset market pricing on other mixer stuff. I really think that's my move. So here's another one, Oscar Mercado. This is another one that ends in 1-3. Because you have to have stuff at pre-order to even fill mixers with how expensive the other boxes are nowadays. It's fucking nuts. That last mixer we did, that 6-box mixer with the 3 101s, it took more than 2 days to fill. One break. Where I make less money on that than I do on this one case. But that's because of how expensive shit is. That's not, like, when I say that, that's not me knocking you guys. Just that's the the discrepancy between allocations and going out and buying stuff at market price. It's wild. It's not great. Hell, I'd like to have a pallet of Don Russ just to be like, look, I got a pallet of cards. Except the problem is I could get a pallet of Don Russ if I wanted to. Anybody could. You want to buy how much of this shit? Yeah, that's right, I said it. One pallet. And we're going to get a cloth of Brooks Robinson for Baltimore. Roel, there you go, bro. It'll be numbered to 10. I don't know what the fuck is on this card. This card is covered in fucking anthrax or something. Jesus. At least they don't make these cards in China. So Royale, with your 10 of 10 Brooks Cloth Robinson, you have to take it out and wipe that thing down. I'm not cleaning your card, bud. I don't know what that shit is. I don't have a fucking, I don't got the safety sheet on that or none of that shit, And Ryan Braun, napkin relic for the Brewers. Gurriel Jr. Little mini card there. More base. Look at all this base. Booming Cities, Dubai. Hit coming up. Framed something. Good luck. It is Rafael Devers. Framed relic for the Red Sox. Dub Johnson. There you go, buddy. Second hit for them. I forget what the first one was. But I know that's the second one. Wow. How terrible is that? That's fucking... Holy cow. That's terrible defense by the Angels. Horrible defense. Freddie Freeman topper, non-auto. Let's see this shit show. Yeah, you better pull out your card there, Fletcher. Wow, here we go. Look at this. Smacked it to second base. Okay, the first baseman goes over and the pitcher's nowhere close and the throw's just terrible. falling away. That's why the shift's stupid. That wasn't even a hard hit ball. I hate the shift. I just hate it. I don't mind it for certain hitters, not every hitter. If a guy's got a tendency to, pull everything, pitch him away. Let him roll over on something. Don't shift the whole fucking thing just so you can pitch inside. Don't pitch him inside. Or vice versa. Just pitch better. Locate better. Throw one under his chin. See how far out over the plate he wants to get. Pitch better. Don't shift. Shifting's lame. You don't need to shift for the number 9 batter. That was literally the number 9 hitter. No way should you ever be shifting for the guy in the 9 hole. Seems very silly to me. Hit coming up. You guys can wake up. It's going to be Bob. Wow, this is fantastic. This is what Panini does that Topps does not do. This is why Panini gets over in my book on products like National Treasures and Flawless, stuff like that, even though I think Flawless is overpriced. The historical relics. Bob Feller. Licensed historical relic. This has got to be worth a fortune. I mean, it should be worth a fortune. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying it should be. It's game-used material. Genuine Topps Allen and Ginter relic card features memorabilia from Bob Feller. It's one of the flamethrowers of his time period. John Baldwin, this is a fantastic piece. Fantastic. I've not seen too many Topps relics of historical players like that. From the 30s, early 40s, something like that. That was Bob Feller's career period, I believe. I mean, you're talking old. He he was a guy who threw against a car. Yeah, 36 to 56 was his career. 36 to 41 and then 45 to 56 because he was in the war too, I believe. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he volunteered to the Navy after Pearl Harbor. So, I mean, what a fucking guy. What a guy Bob Feller is. That card should be worth a shit ton of money. Selflessness. The dude was 6 years into his big league career and bails out to go fight for his country. Now everybody just wants to tear down the country. Unbelievable. Unbelievable what type of man would do that. I wouldn't do that, I don't think. I'm getting ready to go into my prime. Sorry. Gave away 4 premium years of his career to go serve the country. Phenomenal. The guy's a hero. A hero. And a Hall of Famer. Like, holy shit. And Topps just doesn't have that much material for the historical guys. It's like Panini owns it all. Vasquez again for the Red Sox. That's what we had earlier. Now that we're seeing it. Oh, Luke Voit homered again. 5 home runs in the last 5 games. Voigt's got 19 though. Trout, Abreu, and Nelson Cruz all with 16. Trout's up. He walked in his first at bat. We got our next hit coming up, I believe. I'm just kidding. It's going to be another one of these deals where we get a Barry Zito mini variation. I don't know if they messed up and overprinted these variations, because these mini variations are only supposed to be in the rips, I thought. And then they said that they didn't have any stained glass rips left for the other cards, so maybe they overprinted the variations this year. I'm not sure. They didn't say that. It's my guess, because I've never seen it like that. Usually you just get the different backs and the numbers. You don't get variation like what we're seeing. It's very strange. Brendan Rodgers. Trout fouls away on 2-2. Saw Brendan Rodgers in case 1 as well. Have those in case 1 either. Yeah, right. And there's been 3 of them now. 3 of them like that now. That's what happens though when you mess up. Like Topps messed up and they waited until release date to acknowledge it. People probably started opening stuff up. Trout got jammed a little bit inside. Opposite field to right, being out. Probably waited like, oh, hey, where's all the stained glass? How come they're only here? It's like if anybody remembers 2018 Topps Holiday, the Cole Hamels card, they admitted well after release that it was short printed on accident, and that I don't think there was any of the metallic snowflake ones. That was one of the first times I decided I was going to put a set together, because I bought so much of it just for me. Or it was 2017. I'm sorry, 2017 holiday. I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. Had Aaron Judge, had Cody Bellinger, had all the expensive rookie metallic snowflake cards. I think it was a 200 card set. I had them in binder plastics. I think I had like 180 of them. And when I figured out that I wasn't ever going to get Hamels, I'm like, well, that's pointless. So then I just sold the Hamels base one that I had for like $45. 40 or 45 bucks for a base card because it was short printed. Then the people that didn't know what they were looking at, like, you're out of your mind, you're never going to get $40 for that card. Like, hey, dumb shit, you don't even know what the fuck it is. Shut your fucking mouth. Mind your own business. People, man. People love to just stick their nose where it don't belong. They got too much free time. That's the problem. Too much free time to just be a miserable fuck on social media. I don't have anything better to do with my life, so I'm just gonna go be a fucking Professor Dickweed on Facebook. It's really sad. Pujols up. And after Rendon lined out to right field. Tied with Willie Mays. I mean, gosh, guys, Pujols, one of the best hitters of all time. Of all time. And nobody cares. Hobby-wise. Not just our lifetime. Shattered his bat. Popped it up. Hit it off the... He must have a cup bat. He must have a cup bat, because that thing like split in half. But nobody cares, really. I mean, his stuff's kind of worth money, some of his rookie stuff, but it should be untouchable. He's literally one of the best hitters the game has ever seen. The 10 years he was in St. Louis were horrifying for me as a Cubs fan. Andrew McCutchen for Philadelphia. I buried my main top loaders in mini cards. Yeah, Pujols just destroyed the Cubs. Oh. He's so good. I mean, he had an ESPN commercial. Come on. I am the machine. I'm not a machine. I'm just Albert. Haha. Good. That's good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember that team that well to know. Like, did they they had Jim Edmonds for a while? So, I mean, I'd have to see that team by year to know who protected him in the lineup. It was like right now, Trout's got fantastic protection. For a while, Trout just had Pujols, and now that Pujols is old, Trout's got Rendon to protect him in the lineup, and he's still getting walks. But, I mean, that protection is a real thing. That is a gigantic thing that not a lot of people talk about. I mean, they say it like protection in the lineup, but when you're talking about protection in a lineup for a superstar, you need another all-star caliber player, or it's an easy decision. Hey, don't throw this guy anything to hit. If he hits a ball, so be it, but we're not letting him hit anything good. Now you kind of have to pitch to Trout because Rendon's just as dangerous. Can you imagine the White Sox winning the World Series this year? Yeah, that is wild too. Can you imagine that? The White Sox wanting to talk about being World Series champions? Be like, hey dude, you wanted a neutral site. That doesn't even count. Can you imagine if the Cubs could find a way to win? Oh, it would be instantly discredited. If the Cubs won the World Series, instantly discredited. I'd almost guarantee it. Niger Houston for like the 5th time this break. We have one pack left in a box topper. Topper first, because fuck these things. It's Jacob deGrom. Whoop-de-doo. They suck. And the last pack of the night, friends, is going to have a Jack Flaherty napkin relic in it. Jack Flaherty for the Redbirds. Thanks a bunch, everybody. Fantastic release day. 2 cases on release day is always a great time. I will do the recap for you if I don't drop any more of them. I apologize to Jack Flaherty, but I really do hate the Cardinals. But I'm going to replace this top loader, guys. Anything that touches my floor is garbage. You guys don't get floor top loaders. Only the best. Only the best. Nah, Brett, I'll just send it to you, bud. If you want, I'll just send it to you. You could rip it for your content, bro. It's your card. Use it for your content. I mean that. I don't feel bad about it. How awesome would the White Sox Padres be? Not nearly as awesome as the White Sox Cubs. This is my favorite hit of this break, guys. I don't think anyone really understands this. I'm very curious to see what this goes for, money-wise. This should be huge. This card should be worth a ton of money. And if it's not, I'm going to buy some for myself. I'm sorry, I'm not even telling you guys. I'm just showing you. You can look. Brett Gardner. Burn. Brett said rip it, so we're gonna rip it. Bob Feller. Griffey relic, also very cool. Kerry Wood, also cool. I didn't count the autographs. Nigel Houston, Polanco, Bradley Jr., this fucking Chip Gaines, Thune, Cook. I gotta find out if she's hot. Kelsey Cook. Ottavino, Brandon Lau, Alvarez hotbox, Schwarber, Niger, Robert hotbox, Bichette hotbox, Lewis hotbox, Horner hotbox, Talkman, Walker Buehler, R.L. Stein. We had Scherzer rip card we haven't heard from. John Balden, Astros rip card we haven't heard from. Brett's got the double rip that he is telling me to rip. So, Brett, here you go, buddy. Good luck. Does that mean there'll be 2 cards in here? One on each side? There's only 20 of these, I hope. Dude, I hope. I hope. Yeah, there's a tab on both sides. Do Eloy's side first. Reggie Jackson. Mr. October. Uh-oh. There we go. So it's just a variation like the other ones. Man. And Brett. It's Shohei Ohtani, bud. It's a big fly for Ohtani-san. I'm sure this is not what you wanted. But thank you anyway, good sir. This is the part where he logs out. Brett logs. Brett's left the chat. So these other guys have the fire rips. Somebody's got them, man. Sean's got it, or John. I don't know where these schmucks went. So I gotta make sure. I gotta keep this all together. Nah, major hit. No. No. All right, man. Friends, thank you. I mean that. Anybody who was in either of the breaks, I really do appreciate it. All the support, as always. It's big time here. We will, we'll talk about Bowman tomorrow. We'll probably talk about it because I want everybody to be very clear on things, because I think a few teams off the top of my head people will fight over. So I don't want to have any of that. I love you guys. Have a good night.